Hello. For today's lesson, we are going to continue working on that piece of writing that we started yesterday. Yesterday, your student wrote the sentence, I see the sun. For today's lesson, I would encourage going back to the writing they did yesterday and saying to your student, let's see if we can add to this writing. Can you think of another sentence that we could add to our sentence that we already wrote? And I would encourage them to maybe use a descriptive word this time when they're writing their sentence. Maybe see if you can find an adjective that they can write about. Maybe they say, yeah, let's add, it is yellow. So that would be a great sentence for us to work on today. So we already have the sentence, I see the sun. And today we'll work on finishing out with, it is yellow. As you know, it is another one of those sight words. So our other words, yes, they're going to be phonetically written with what your students hear. But again, I always like to encourage at this point in the year for our students to be writing their sight words and spelling them correctly, simply because we can find that sight word maybe in our index cards or in our previous writing when we practiced writing those sight words. They can look at how it's spelled, and then that can be spelled correctly. Of course, if it's not spelled correctly, I would not go back and correct them at this point. I would just encourage them to keep doing a wonderful job with their writing. So today we'll write, it is yellow. Of course, encourage your student to be sitting properly in their seat. Make sure that they're forming their letters from top to bottom and that they're taking their time. And then get Mr. Spaceman out so that they make sure that they're putting their spaces between their words. It is, and I know that's backwards, we'll talk about that tomorrow, yellow. We spent time writing our color words, so that's another one that your student can look back on and find how that's written and how that's spelled. And there we've got our second sentence. So it is okay to take the same piece of work and spend several days on it. You could even come back tomorrow and add even another sentence to this, but this is a great place for us to start for today. Tomorrow we'll come back and we will spend time with our illustration, reminding our students that our illustration needs to match our words, and then I'll show you how we can edit our work as well. Happy writing!